Hey everyone, and welcome to the Defining Your Life podcast, where we focus on living in our purpose, practicing presence, and activating our power in each moment. I'm Marsha Rell, your resident pep talk provider, and I invite you to join me as we continue to learn, lift each other up, and strive to level up together. Because we are never finished defining our lives, and it takes a village, so let's build one. Stay tuned for the episode. Hey everyone, I hope that all is well and that this week you were much more conscious of your breathing. I would like to know if you did in fact focus on breathing this week and if anything came up as a result of it. Did you feel any differently? I can say for me, I experienced some deeper sleep and also felt a bit calmer this week. So I'm going to continue on practicing, focusing on my breathing deeply, and just carving out time and making space for breath. So please share your experiences. I would love to hear your thoughts around this business of truly breathing. Now, today I want to talk about something that we all have. Perhaps we tie it to our dreams or how we are currently showing up. And maybe we don't. But left untapped, it may leave us feeling as if we are lacking or wondering, what if? If you saw this week's episode title, you know what I'm talking about. And that is our potential, particularly maximizing it. So let's start with the definition of potential. Merriam-Webster says, capable of development into actuality. Put simply, potential means existing in possibility. What is existing in possibility for you? We talk about dreams, goals, our power, and all of these things are fed by the fact that they exist in possibility. And I would hope that if we write down something as a dream or a goal, we believe that it's actually possible. And if you don't believe that what you dream is possible right now, my prayer for you is that you will be overcome with a feeling deep down from within that will make you believe the desires of your heart are in fact possible. That even if you don't know how or when, and we all know that we never, ever know how or when, but even with everything that you don't know, you do know it will happen. Because if we don't believe that for ourselves, how on earth can we live up to our fullest potential? How can we maximize the possibilities that our life has to offer when we don't believe in them? So, maximizing potential. Why would we want to do that? And what does it look like? I'll start by sharing my beliefs around the why. You think about yours as well, and hopefully you'll feel compelled to share them with us later. When we push ourselves, we find out just how much we are capable of. We learn what we're made of and who we are. I don't know how disciplined or creative I can be until I challenge myself to implement something that requires more discipline or more creativity. It keeps things interesting. If I entertain the greater possibilities in my life, not just as far as I can see or visualize in the moment, I avoid being stagnant or bored. I don't know exactly what's around the corner, but I know that each lap that I take deeper into the ocean of my individual potential is guiding me in the right direction. I may have to swim for miles, but that stamina and that lean body that I gain in the process, golden. And that sounds pretty exciting to me. It's still a little scary going out into the unknown like that, but very exciting. Maximizing my potential is also pleasing to God. We each have a personal garden with seeds to sow, and it's our responsibility to produce the very best harvest that we can while we are here. Life has so much more to offer us when we tend to it properly. I came across a 2014 article from Inc. magazine, which I'll link in the show notes, and it listed 5 signs that you're maximizing your potential. You should definitely check out the article since it's still relevant, even though it's kind of old. But in the interim, here are my sentiments on each point shared in that article. Point number 1 from 5 signs that you're maximizing your potential. You feel energized on a regular basis. And what I say to that is, when I'm maximizing my potential, I can't wait to get back to whatever it is I'm working on. I want to up the ante. I want to do better and continue building that momentum. Point 2, you feel a little nervous and challenged in a good way. And to that I say, of course you're nervous and the challenge is still hard, but you asked for it and it's giving you healthy pressure, healthy nerves. That's all good. It's like pushing yourself to the point of breathlessness in a workout. It lets you know you are really doing it. It's discomfort that you're actually looking forward to. Point 3 from the article. You don't yearn for another job or life. And to that I say, make the most of what you have. Be a good steward. Continue to strive for more, but cherish the gifts you've already been given and use them to the best of your ability. Watch your thoughts change and see the overflow that will come thereafter if you continue to maximize what you already have. Point 4, you are having the type of impact that you desire. And I say, your impact will be clear because you will be operating from your own place of excellence and shine. And when you do that, your impact and influence flow easily. Others notice even if you're not necessarily looking for their approval. Sure, the validation is nice, but it's not needed. And that's a beautiful place to be operating from. And point 5, you have your own definition of success, and you're meeting it. And to that I say, even when we have set goals and recorded dreams, sometimes we have to take a step back to make sure that they are, in fact, our own goals and our own dreams. But when you are in tune with you, you will meet your definition of success and keep stretching and keep working to refine it because you are working from your most authentic place. With these thoughts in mind, I want to share the idea of doing a potential audit. This idea ties us back to where we first began with reactivating the dreamer in you. Y'all remember that episode? It wasn't that long ago. But remember the list of things that light you up that we talked about? That's a great place to start. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I encourage you to go back and listen to that first episode. But if you do have your list of things that light you up, take a look. Is there room to maximize your potential with anything on this list? And how? This is also an opportunity to incorporate your micro goals if you haven't quite broken this list down into bite-sized pieces. Is there anything on that list that you could show up a little stronger for? Be a bit more disciplined or creative? If you answered no, there might be space to reassess that list. We should always have something on our list that we have to push for. Not everything should be challenging us at the same time, but something should be. The things that bring us great joy often require the most work. I am reminded of this daily when I interact with my children. And they also remind me that just because something takes a lot of work doesn't make it negative or something that we should shy away from. This is where that healthy challenge comes in that we were talking about. So what on your list challenges you? Now, one side note here is that potential can also have an adverse effect. For example, too much push, too much rigidness or discipline, or being so wrapped up in something can have the potential to take you away from other things that matter, right? So as you look to maximize, remember the importance of balance, presence, and rest. I want to leave you with a powerful quote from Emmett Smith today. We are all born naked into this world, but each of us is fully clothed in potential. And I don't know about you, but I am trying to have a luxury wardrobe of potential dripping in designer possibilities. Doesn't that sound kind of amazing? Maybe a little corny, but definitely amazing. So anyway, I thank you all for joining me again today. I want to hear from you as usual, so don't be shy. How are you planning to maximize your potential? Or what are some ways that you're already doing it? Send me a DM or email, leave a comment on IG, or reshare a tweet. You know I love connecting with you. And if what you have been hearing here has been beneficial to you, please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and most importantly, share the podcast. Let's keep growing together. I can't wait to chat with you all again next week. Take care until then.